Hello diligent entrepreneur. In this video, we go over how to set up direct labor in Verido. To set a profitable price, you need to accurately calculate the cost or producing 1 unit of your product. This will include the cost of direct labor per unit of your product for all types of direct labor. Before you start setting up in Verido, you need to know 3 basic concepts. 1. What is direct labor? These are workers that are directly involved in the production of a product or provision of service. For example, a tailor in a fashion business or a baker in a bakery business. Indirect labor are workers that are not involved in the production of a product or delivery of a service, workers such as office staff. 2. Basis of employment. You may employ workers on different bases in your business. Some may be employed on a full-time basis, some part-time basis, others temporary basis, and you probably use some on a casual basis. You will need to specify basis of employment for each direct labor you enter into Verido. 3. How to calculate unit cost of direct labor. This all depends on how long it takes to produce your product or deliver your service. If your product is produced in a matter of hours, you will need to calculate each direct labor cost per hour. If, however, your production takes days, you need to calculate each direct labor cost per day. For workers you pay on a weekly or monthly basis. If your product takes a matter of hours to produce, you will need to divide the weekly or monthly wage by the number of hours you expect the worker to work in a week or a month. If it takes days to produce your product, divide the wage by the number of days you expect the worker to work. If your production takes weeks, divide the wage by the number of weeks you expect the worker to work in the month. If it takes months to produce your product, just enter the monthly wage as direct labor. For example, cake is baked in a matter of hours. If the baker is employed at the cost of $1,000 per month and she is expected to work for 140 hours monthly. The unit cost of each direct labor is calculated by dividing the $1,000 wage by the 140 hours the worker is expected to do in a month. This equals $7 per hour. Verido will multiply the $7 by the number of hours the worker worked on the production of the cake. This will be done for each worker involved in the production of the cake. Please note, you should enter number of hours each direct labor should work, not the hours actually worked. If it should take 2 hours to produce your product and the labor works on it for 3 hours, the additional hour you pay the labor for reduces your profit. Verido will show you this analysis. Follow these steps to set up direct labor cost for each worker involved in the production of your product or deliver of your service. 1. Click on the Operations tab at the bottom of the home screen. 2. Click on the Labor button. 3. Click on the Add Labor button at the bottom of the screen. 4. Fill in labor title, for example baker, tailor, electrician, or apprentice. 5. Select labor type from the drop-down list. 6. Select your production period. This is how long it takes to produce 1 unit of your product. 7. Type in the unit cost per production period. This is the calculation we discussed earlier. 8. In the description box, write anything you consider important to know about this particular labor type. 9. You repeat for each direct labor you use in the production of the product or the delivery of your service. That's it. Verido will add this cost to the unit cost of your product, so it can suggest a profitable selling price for your product or service. Thanks for watching the video. Learn more about how to enter indirect labor cost in the overhead video. See you in the next video.